Okay. Messages were deleted. Stop spamming. Bullies may stop. Fan chat. I'll mute you guys. Don't make him lose. I said Sam was a teen. You said Sam was a teen 20 times. Actually, Galaxy will count the... No, Galaxy, well, you don't have to count the amount of times, but it was a lot. I like to imagine Sands of the Dark World would just be darkened, like his skin would be gray and his jacket would be dark blue. How bad is that? You threatened me. What do you mean by threaten? If Sands and Sands the would... And I did eat the monster candy. If Sands and Sands the would he be Sands snas... I don't know what that means, but it's probably a clever wordplay. People have been timed out. You start a revolution. Robux, don't be a dick. Is it true that Sands with the roller signs before always were calling such threatening? He got this, I hope. I joined the revolution. Haha, lol, haha. I like to imagine Sands in the dark will be definitely dark. So that's said again. Spider just go turkey. Somebody mentioned send twice. I'm not sure if that's on purpose. It might be because you're trying to get me to see, but it's also hard to tell. No, here's my link. I don't think you could do links. I'm not sure if that's possible, but sure. Him dying like that made me choke on my food. Sorry for the choking hazard. Less than 20 in YouTube chat. Do you think that they would actually look like that in the Dark World? I don't know. As you become a mutant, remember, I will ban this time, be warned. Is it true that Sands was the Royal Sands was before Alfie's? I don't even remember all of what I just read. Probably not. I mean, Gaster's the Royal Sands, right? Sands was like... But Sands was working there. Sands had ties. Yeah, so it's fine. I'll probably read them. I'm pretty good about reading the chat eventually. It's just, stream lag, and I often wait until I have a chance to. Oh, we almost made it. We got to eat the monster candy, which I have been saving. I've actually been saving that up to annoy Roblox54 for a while, because they kept telling me to get rid of it earlier, so I used it right before the final Sands attack, and then died, as I rightfully should have. Perfect death in my cook. It was 100% as things should be. Small kid ate a cat leg. I hope that was nutritious. Oh no. Got caught on corners. Here we go. There's also something to be said about going fast, because karma drainage is real. So I don't usually worry about early game, but you actually just have to go as fast as possible, because all that karma that's raining, that's an extra bit of HP buffer. He has to decrease all of that before he can kill you. Sands and Gaster related in some way. Yes, there's a lot of evidence for that. Did the default Fortnite dance? I don't know what that is, but I know what the default Fortnite dance is. I actually do. I don't know when that happened, but you know what? I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt that Toby would do that. That does feel right up his alley in terms of jokes. More revolution. Look, I'm glad that Robo 54 is bringing people over here, but please don't be harassing. Please don't be a nuisance, or you will be or Galaxy Wolf will deal with you in whatever way whatever way Galaxy Wolf sees fit, is how thou shalt be dealt with. Because I'm trying to focus on beating this guy, and it's kind of hard, I don't know if you knew this, but I'm actually real good at the gaming, and this is difficult. He's complaining about resetting. Boo-hoo. You know who has to reset a lot? Me. I have to reset a lot on you. So, who's really the bad person? The person inconveniencing me, or the mass murderer? No hit Sands, because yes, we're not doing the no hit Sands. Pie, instant heroes, Steak, legendary heroes. Legendary heroes heal less than Snowman Piece, actually. Although more than Monster. Heals us $1,000 each. Who? He said, please wrong lol. Thanks for the subscribe. I don't know what please wrong lol. That's good lol. Okay, I'm starting to lose it. Lose track of what's happening. Secret of Wind Sands is to not die. I'll try my best. You know what? I hadn't considered that. Shoot. Really? I'll try that next. No, Undertale arm clock. It says he did some kind of cross-wavy arm cross dance, and I always said to stop being cringe culture. Oh, of course, that's beautiful. I wish the alarm... Is the alarm clock app still available? I'd love to use that as an alarm clock. Know that video that you posted right now? Well, before I was not mean to you. AE, don't know what that is. I'd appreciate it if you stopped insinuating this. Because, like, it was not real. And also, like, I did nothing unjustified. Alright, he's gave up coming to go back a while back. I was having a peaceful stream. And, you know, we're not getting into this. I did not stop calling in the army. Like, I'm getting legitimately annoyed, okay? It wasn't... I am getting legitimately annoyed. Roblox is not a simp for Roblox to do for. Thanks. Stop. On the one end, it's not a big deal, but on the other end, it's kind of getting annoying. Like, pretty annoying. I'm pretty sure everyone else that isn't part of Roblox crowd coming over here is on my side on this, right? Do I have any dissenting voices that didn't come from Roblox? Is this the first drama that this YouTube channel is gonna have? Because it's not a... This is on par with most YouTube drama anyway. Not like it's a sophisticated field. Can't afford not to bear. This is the last attack before I could go to heal mode and actually look at chat for extended periods of time before never being able to see chat again. I don't know who you're telling to shut up, Logo Master. Is it me or is it Robo34? Because I'm not going to shut up. This is my stream. I talk. That's the whole point. Ayo sus. Sure. I don't know what is sus. But sure, sus. That's fine. That's appropriate. That is appropriate thing to say in the chat. That's perfectly legal conversation. Can't really argue with it. Temflakes. The game is just like, you have sins. Meanwhile, me be like, I have no sins about... Oh, yeah. No, they're not talking... They're talking about the murder. Funny how no one responded to that. I came from Roblox, but I don't really care. Hello? The game is really... I have no sins about it. It's annoying that you talk. Me? Well, then stop watch. This is a talking stream. That is the whole point. The whole entire point is that I talk to the chat. There's no other reason. Otherwise, just watch a video of Sans' fight. Flightship canceled by the entire company of Roblox. Oh, gosh dang it. Sammer Topper's a gamer. Doesn't mean anything. It's annoying that I'm not timeout again. Gasters attack. Keep going in different directions every 2 gasters. Interesting. I'll think about it. Why do I have templates? Oh, I have templates because I decided to pay $1,000 for them at Tem Village, and I refuse to not use them. We are gonna make use of that templates. I definitely did not. It's sunk cost fallacy. I definitely did not waste money by buying the templates. It's me. Okay, then leave. Colleague, I leave the revolution, save the world, goodbye. Alright, bye. I understand that Kill Sans, all of its 3 members. All 3 members again. Gasters? Controversy. Homicide. Okay, let's actually address one of these. Gasters. They are talking about the Gaster Blasters. He's using shorthand. Which are the skull things that attack on you. It's what the in-game files are. Controversy? Guys. That thing. Should I stream Undertale? Sure, I don't care. Dog residue. Oh, do you... I don't know what the yeses are. Yeah, sure, stream Undertale. Alright, leave, I don't care. Oh my gosh. This has been kind of a mess, but fair enough, it gives me something to do. Dog residue! Yeah, your little revolution was not a threat, by the way. LS Cupcook, I am also very confused. Mostly about whatever Roblox is doing. Like I am grateful that he did help me in the early game. He told me about the murder dance and stuff. But he can sometimes be really annoying. No, he's not an enemy. I mean, he's a viewer. He contributes to the numbers. He can sometimes be a fun person to have on the stream. I used to use dog residue. It was a waste of time. If you want You keep one. I am only keeping one dog residue. He is mean to me. Dog residue. Yes. I want to make it bigger then. Don't know what that means. Okay, what do you mean Santa's blood is? Let me shoot bullets. What? So they are hating on him? Mean things? Okay, blood. We need bigger revolution. I am not hating on... Roblox 54 came in, spammed the chat. I threatened to moderate him because, you know, that's what happens when you spam the chat. And then he did this. Nothing. Pie noodles steak, 3 snowman pieces, 2 legendary heroes. Can you tell me what I was before? Yes, sir. He did this to himself. He said mean things. I did not. Love dog residue. Blood. Just tell me what did he say. We need a bigger army. Oh boy. I just said Santa's a teen. What kidding? It's been calling his friends to attack on the phone that we bullied him from what I understand. But it's annoying. Sans blood. Okay, Sans' blood. The dog residue. It has been helpful. I mean, I'm not sure if a legendary hero would help that much. I mean, the big reason... Oh, I made it. The dog residue has been kind of a mixed bag, I will say. We're just gonna... you gonna stream or what? You would... Okay. First off, well, no. I'm sorry, but you should... It's blood because of the bone marrow producing blood cells. I bet you... If it's only a small thing. Yeah. Also, he spammed the chat. If you go back, you know, we're going to count. I am going back. It's up here. It's not there anymore. We'll go back and review the footage. When this gets posted, trust me, it helped me a lot. Even if we said death threats to you. Yeah, it's not the right thing to do. Do that. Stop it. You don't understand the revolution. Look. Look, what was it before? I just said that I didn't even, like, the banning thing, I don't know, it's a tiny subject. Like, I'm sure Roblox thinks it's a joke. But like, I deleted the messages, yes, because they were spam. I was trying to have a conversation. Next one, beat Santa with a stick doesn't sound right. Enough with the spam, you're making things worse. Alright, yes. Can you just... we told him politely for him to stop spamming. I don't think that's mean. Oh my gosh. I've run out of, like... I have to also think about, like, what, thing I want to use. Fenfer, can you say what you used again? I have to realize some items are unnegotiable. We're keeping the templates and the monster candy because I think they're funny. Oh, yeah. Controversy was not important. It's not really a controversy. I did it a couple of times. Not even that much. Oh, for the fuck's sake. It was at least 10 in quick succession while another conversation was happening. That's definitely disruptive. I didn't say anything. Pie, instant noodles, legendary heroes, and thing. I don't really have any room for legendary heroes because I could get rid of the templates, but I spent $1,000. Well, all right, we actually have all the dog salads. I've been so, and he's been being mean to me. Yeah, I said I'd take him off chat. Yes, he was spamming. Every time I help... No, not every time you help me. We've had tons of fine things. And by the way, you can verify this. Everything is on the archive channel. Every stream I do, even the one that failed last time due to technical difficulties, that's on the street. That's on the archive channel. This obviously isn't on the archive channel because it hasn't aired yet. But you can check that. You can check the log. It's all there. I am doing badly. Oh no, why did I do that? Alright, I'm not focusing on the drama right now. I'll come back to it after I die. Or presumably, not die. Well, I died. Yeah, but you were spamming. Give me a few moments. Yes, 30 times is disruptive. I always say the team a couple times. You did not. It's fair if you were spamming. Wait, when did you get to the halfway point? I've just been here for a while. He is good. Sorry, I think. Don't call an army, yo, but you were saying, and he was. Give me a few moments. Was reading too much chat. I don't think reading too much chat is a valid criticism, because, like, reading chat is a fair, like, thing to do, and, like, there's different pacing measures for different people, but if I think that my pacing involves a lot of chat reading, that's, like, a decision on how I'm running the stream. This is one of the funny things I've ever seen. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying this. What do you think about him just because he was going to take you off the chat for spamming? I'm amused. I said a couple of times, managed it, not even that much. Oh, I said like 5 times. It was not 5. You still spammed. Then 4 later on. It was spread out by messages. Wait, why are you doing this so late at night? I do this so late at night because a lot of people watch at night, and also it's good for my schedule. And not this. Oh, it's later for you too, Ella. Support Robux, at least you can get to phase 2 on Sands. I did get to phase 2 on Sands. Robux 54 canceled. It's 151. Oh my goodness. Sending messages a couple of times. Dude's the one who made fun of them. It's not long. It's like 10 in quick succession, if I remember. It was at least 15 in total, but yes. And gaming boy, who's he? Don't go to his side. What, you're in the army? There's Joey. What do you see? My head hurts? Oh, in which video is fam? I need in this one. In the video we're in right now. We need to shit mouse the brain with conch. Okay, we're getting pie noodles, steak, snow and feast, temp flakes, and dog residue. We have to have the monster candy, Fenrir. We have to have the monster candy because we got it all the way to this game, and I want to use it right before the end. All right. Read it so you can understand. Okay. The controversy, you know what? Right. Violet's right. The controversy now... The controversy has taken up way more than the initial spamming has. So here's the deal. We've said our point. We've made our point. If anyone mentions this controversy again, they're getting muted. Because it is dragging the entire stream to a halt. I'm supposed to be fighting Sans and probably having some discussions, possibly about the lore, on the side. We are not supposed to be mired in a controversy over stupidity. And now I'm thinking about it, and look, I actually survived that. I was gonna die there to make a point. Never mind, still alive. It's using up all my voice, I'm using up my water too. Become a bigger headache. I'm not gonna read things that have to do with it. I don't know, it's up to a Galaxy Wolf. I trust Galaxy Wolf, he knows what he's doing. Roll 54 is a monkey, 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 roll 54 is a monkey. I am a shill, I would, sure. Frisk is non-binary. I'm just going to ignore the controversy for now. Roblox 54 wants to continue being immature. Then eventually, I'll leave it up to Galaxy Wolf to decide. And I'm sorry for putting this on to Galaxy Wolf, but I kind of really don't want to focus on it. So it's up to you to decide when this gets too much. Here's what I'm saying. Hi, how are you? Pie noodles, snow feast, Watch K, temp flakes, dog residue. And that, my friends, Fenrir Gaming, is what I already have. See, I have optimized this. Hi Violet, I'm not okay. How am I? I'm having this is the most simultaneously the most infuriating and most interesting stream I've had in a while. Unfortunately, how I am doing is also tied to the controversy. But I had some really nice conversations. I've forgotten all about the massive amount of actual real life work I have to do, so it's worked as escapism, that's nice. I died. On the Sands fight, I'm getting better and better. I got to like the end, so that's a pretty good thing. I don't think so. Smart _ turkey. I do not think so. I am of the camp that I think it's fairly established that they're non-binary. It's not as established as someone like Chris is in Tldw, who becomes much more established, but I do think that it's fair. I don't think that it's just like interpretable. But that being said, I'm not gonna like get mad at someone for interpreting it. Like, I don't really care that much. I don't think about it very much. I don't know. That's an auto. Ella's cupcake. It turns into emoji automatically. YouTube's weird. What happens if you spare Sans while he's sleeping? I don't think you can do that because you have to you move your box over to the fight button, so you can't spare Sans while sleeping. It's impossible, unfortunately. So yeah, I do think it is impossible to spare Sans while sleeping. We'll talk more about the ending bit when we actually get there. But I think it's fair. I vaguely remember it from what I've seen of this run, so like I don't think it's fair for me to try and review it right now. And all three characters different genders, just to be as feel. Sure, I really do think they're all non-binary, but I'm not gonna get mad at people for thinking that it's differently, and that's fair enough. But I do think I do think I disagree with that one. It's overall it's not really a big deal. KFC, yeah, I do like the KFC acronym. That's nice. Also, before you're still advocating for the even though officially, oh, we're at spare point. Even though officially letting up, you're still advocating that for your side of the controversy. Not quite sure how I feel about that. I should probably not have brought that up anyway, though. But yeah, I don't really think about the genders of the characters very much. It doesn't cross my mind very much. But I would I do think that I don't want to get into that. Like it gets into a bit of a sticky wicket. I don't really want to get into it, but I am generally I generally like the idea that cat emoji. That's a pretty cool emoji. Let's focus on the emoji. Let's do this. What did you do while you were young, LS Cupcake? And also, how'd you do the emoji butterfly? I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. I didn't know it was a possibility. It's fine. I mean, he was a fairly decent member. He was a fairly decent watcher before he pulled all this. Yes, we can. In fact, yeah. Like, don't do that. Don't just challenge that, because I mean it makes it seem a lot like you're gonna pull something, and that's probably gonna get to inevitable ban. Cool emoji's cool, Holocide as well. Dog residue is the same as always. I love dog residue. This was a great strategy. Oh, maybe I should have just brought in on. Maybe I should replace the dog residue. I'm not sure if it helps. But like, it does like give an immediate, not an immediate. It takes a while, but it does give a guaranteed eventually full heal during this portion of the fight. People are just challenging the system. Sure, they'll do that. And this is the first. I would say that although there is this person's annoying tendency to waste valuable time in his life and existence to just kind of spamming over and over again, that I've handled it fairly well. I probably got a bit too mired down in it, but I think that's helped. Frisco Car is the player. I don't think anyone. I think I'm the player. Thank you, JG Flair. I don't really have a sub goal. I'm just kind of doing this as a hobby. I didn't really think of like a sub goal. I don't have a goal. Goals? How am I supposed to have goals in life? Out of responsibility. Not much you can do about that, Galaxy Wolf, but you know, thank you, Cody. I'm appreciative. See, I'm getting subscribers from it. Technically speaking, like I think it ended fairly well. I think I should have had Galaxy Wolf act sooner. You know, like I let it get on a bit too long, and like Roblox 24 has like been helpful and made interesting conversation, but he also has some really annoying traits. He also really wants to be a moderator. He bugs me about it a fair bit as well. I guess I don't want to like do anything about it because it's still engagement technically. Well, I'm glad you came by, Ellis Cody. It has been very nice interacting with you. Goodbye. It's just it's hard to evaluate whether or not it's more trouble to keep him around than it's worth. I mean, I'm not going to immediately ban him if he comes back, and he's not banned. Like, I think he can still watch. He just can't say anything. Like, I'm not going to ban him immediately upon coming, but like, now he's got like a precedence. Goodbye. Yeah, just it's good to have you back, Blue Butterfly. It's always nice to have you around. That Susan with a ponytail, obviously with no hat, but I think the most interesting thing when Christmas talks about. That is interesting. Kill him. No, not kill him. You never mute me. Okay. Talks for. I don't know what concept you're talking about. It was probably unveiled at the anniversary stream though, because a lot of stuff happened there. But it might be on Twitter. Yeah, I think. I think I made out fairly well in the end with this. But I will say, I also think that I let it go on a little bit too long. I should have put my foot down earlier. And I also should focus on the fight right now. Probably, it takes them time to make accounts, and it takes them enough time that they're not very effective. Smarter just go turkey. I'd love to hear more about the concept art. I'm probably going to die this round. I have not been doing well. Oh, no. We're going to try and dog salad it. Yeah, we're going to fail waiting for dog salad to work. When it comes to entertainment, we know you have a choice, and we thank you for flying with the Flightship. We hope you continue to the next episode of our flight, and consider joining our frequent flyers program by hitting the subscribe button.